and Sapandeep opening the batting for the Gujarat Mavericks, whereas Manpreet Singh starting proceedings for Kottayam Blasters. The second ball of the match. The first wicket, the first casualty for Gujarat Mavericks in the form of Tanish Suri, nicking it back to the keeper. With the score or not, Gujarat Mavericks losing their first wicket. Replacing Tanish is Lovepreet. Lovepreet joining Sapandeep with the score or not, and 2 balls into the innings. Lovepreet, an experienced campaigner with 15,474 runs with a career average of 38.78 from his 495 matches. An excellent piece of fielding by the fielder, the point region. Four balls into the innings. Gujarat Maveriks yet to get off the mark. An excellent piece of bowling by Lovepreet. Beating the batsman with his raw pace and line length. Manpreet has bowled 5 excellent deliveries. Can he finish off with a maiden in the first over? Right on the money from ball 1. Some excellent piece of fielding yet again. That's the end of the first over. A wicket maiden. A dream start for Kottayam Blasters. An excellent piece of bowling from Manpreet. Sapandeep facing his first delivery. Into bowl the second over for Kottayam Blasters is Motasam. Motasam with 160 wickets so far from his 145 matches at an economy of 7.4. Motasam to Sapandeep, facing his first delivery of the innings. Played positively by Sapan. That's the first runs on the board for Gujarat Mavericks. Over the mid-on fielder for a boundary. Sapandeep starting his innings with a boundary of the first delivery he has faced. Motasam getting his line length to the second delivery. Beating Sapan, an excellent Come back by the bowler. The first extra of the innings by the Kottayam Blasters team. Motisam bowling and wide, giving away an extra run. It's 2 more runs added to the total. Yet another extra. That's yet another extra. Another run added to the total. 6 runs of 1.2 overs. That's the third consecutive wide bowled by Motisam. Motisam struggling to get his line in length. Well driven and equally well fielded by the Kottayam Blasters fielders. Excellent piece of fielding in the cover region. Lottery getting off the mark with that single. Change in the field. Third man bottom and what's still on one field. That's a positive intent shot. A huge one from Sapandeep. Straight down the ground for a maximum. Gujarat Maveriks making up for the first over maiden. Already 15 runs of this over with one delivery to go. Last ball of the second over. That's yet another extra. Another run being added. The score moving on to 16 runs. All runs coming off this over with one ball left. Expertly played off the pads by Sapan. Both batsmen running a swift 2. That's the end of the over. 18 runs coming off it. Gujarat Maveriks on 18 for the loss of 1 wicket after the completion of 2 overs. Lavpreet playing on 1 and Sapandi on 10. The partnership is worth 15 of 9 deliveries. 18 of 10 deliveries. Continuing the good job that he has done. Second ball, Manpreet to Lavpreet, guided towards the gully region, beating the third man fielder for a boundary. That's yet another boundary. That's the first boundary of Lavpreet's bat. Gujarat Maveriks making an excellent comeback after the first over. A deft touch through the backward point region. Yet another boundary to the Gujarat Maveriks. Team score steadily moving on to 26. With 3 deliveries left in the over. Back-to-back boundaries by Lavpreet. It would do his confidence a world of good. Scoring of Manpreet. A quick single could have been a run out. Excellent response to the call by Sapan by Lavpreet. That's yet another single, 27 of 2.4. 2 balls to go of third over. 9 runs so far of this over. That's yet another ball beaten by the batsman. Manpreet has bowled well so far, and equal kudos to the Gujarat Mavericks team for making a comeback after giving a maiden of the first over of the innings. That's an excellent shot by Sapan. Sapan has made his intentions very clear from ball 1 that he has faced. Yet another boundary to his score. That's the end of the third over. Score steadily moving towards 31 for the loss of 1 wicket. Gujarat Mavericks cruising with a run rate of 10.3. At this rate, if they carry on through the remaining 17 overs, they would definitely put on a huge total par 200. Can they be the first team in ICL Season 2 to put on that magical figure par 200? The new bowler into bowl is Harry Barwal, replacing Mortison. Spinner brought into the attack very early in the innings by Kottayam Blasters. He replaces Mortison after an expensive first over, giving away 18 runs. A short delivery, excellently fielded. That's an excellent piece of fielding. What certainly seemed like a boundary. Excellent stop by the fielder. Played and missed by Lovepreet. An excellent piece of bowling by Harry so far. Halfway into the fourth over. Guided towards the Feynman region. For a leg by. That's one more run added to the tally. Being a leg by, Harry yet to concede a run from the bat. 2 deliveries to go. A good over so far with the way the previous 2 overs have gone. That's the first wicket. That's the wicket of the danger man, Sapandeep Singh. He was the man who was playing that positive game. That's the second wicket down for Gujarat Mavericks with 32 on the board. Sapandeep losing his wicket by some tight bowling by Harry so far. 16 of 8 deliveries, he was striking at 200. The new batsman at the fall of Sapandeep's wicket is Banti Nandi with 23,862 runs in his career so far from 573 matches, has a staggering average of 55.24. Can he pull it off for Gujarat Mavericks to put on that total which they are seeking? Into the last ball of the fourth over, Harry Barwal to Banti Nandi. Cautiously played the first ball for a double. That's an excellent over from Harry Barwal, pulling things back in that over. But still, looking at the current run rate, Gujarat Mavericks are still cruising at 8.5. Harry Barwal bowling that over for giving away just 2 runs. put on a show if they have to pass the magical 200 mark. A low full toss played straight towards the mid-on region. That's missed by everyone. Missed by the batsman, missed by the keeper. An excellent run added to the Gujarat Maveriks innings. They move on to 35 after 2 balls into the 5th over. That's hit uppishly. Fielder giving chase. Falling in no man's land. A quick double. That's another 2 runs added to the total. That's trying to be cheeky, trying to guide the ball to the third man region, missing it completely. An excellent piece of bowling by Ranjit. That's yet another dot ball. The last ball of the 5th innings played uppishly towards the long on region. A fumble and a wicket. The fielder managing to take it in the second attempt. That's the wicket of Banti Nandi. Holding out in the long on region. Caught by Nikhil of Ranjit Mani. That's yet another wicket within the power play. 37 for 3 wickets. At the fall of Banti goes in Deepak Rao. The first of the left-right combination in the middle for Gujarat Mavericks. After 2 expensive overs, Kottayam Blasters pegging back in the next 2. to continue. To Lovepreet. Played off the back foot straight to the bowler. It's all on Lovepreet's shoulder right now, having seen wickets from the other end. That's yet another dot delivery. That's some excellent piece of bowling from Harry Barwal. That's a wild heave towards the mid-wicket region for a single by Lovepreet, bringing Deepak Rao to strike to face his first delivery against Harry Barwal. Halfway into the last over of the power play, score at 38. It's the first ball of Deepak Rao, played straight to the cover fielder. No runs. That's a single to the long on region by Deepak Rao, getting off the mark. Into the last ball of the power play. That's the last ball of the power play. No runs, and that brings the end of the power play. 6 overs, 39 for 3 wickets to Gujarat Mavericks. Two excellent overs from Harry Barwal, giving away just 4 runs and picking up the all-important wicket of Sapandeep Singh.
Gujarat team score 47 for 4. Next batsman Vikesh on strike now. Lopreet non strike पर खेल रहे हैं. 47 loss of 4 wicket. विनायन नायर बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं. अपने इस ओवर की लास्ट बॉल करेंगे.
That's the fall of the 5th wicket. A risky run attempted by the fielder. Excellent fielding by the fielder. Could have been a run out. A risky run at this context of the game. After a good start, Gujarat Mavericks losing quick wickets. After 8.2 overs, they're at 48 for the loss of 5 wickets. Both new batsmen in the crease, Vikesh and Simranjeet Singh. Both the left arm spinners bowling very well for the Kottayam Blasters. All the spinners have bagged a wicket each. That's a good shot from Vikesh, all the way for a 6. Sharon going for the maximum in this delivery. That's the end of the 9th over. Gujarat Mavericks on 56 for the loss of 5 wickets. At one stage their run rate was over 10, and at this point they're at 6.2, and that's a completion of 9 overs. Venan Nair to continue his second over. He's already bowled one with giving away just 4 runs off and picking up a wicket. Venan Nair to Simranjeet Singh. That's a miss by the keeper. 1 by is added to the score. Venan to Vikesh. An attempt to sweep. And that's 2 more runs added to the score. That's a leg by added to the score. Doesn't matter how the runs come at this point. That's well guided towards the cover region for a single. Vikesh batting with some intent. Both these batsmen are relatively new to the crease. Vikesh having faced 6 deliveries and Simranjeet Singh facing 2. That's guided towards the point region. For a quick single, an excellent piece of fielding by the fielder. Could have been a run out. Both these batsmen living dangerously by running between the wickets. Guided to the third man region. Good piece of footwork by the fielder. Batsman getting 2 runs. 2 runs added to the total. Score moving on to 61, 63 with the completion of 5 deliveries in the 10th over. Last ball of the 10th, driven 2 covers, no run. That's a dot. With that we come to the completion of 10 overs in the first innings. We are at the halfway mark. Gujarat Mavericks on 63 for the loss of 5 wickets. The batsman dismissed so far is Tanish Suri for a not. Sapandeep Singh for 16, Lovepreet 16, Banti Nandi 4, Deepak Rao 3, And the two batsmen in the middle at this point is Vikesh playing on 10 and Simranjeet Singh on 3. Talking about the bowlers of Kottayam Blasters, Manpreet Singh bowling 2 overs with a maiden, 1 for 13. Mothusam Jagti 1 over for 18. Harry Barwal 2 overs, 1 wicket, giving away just 4 runs. Ranjit Mani, a solitary 1 over, 1 wicket and 2 runs. Sharon with 2 overs, 1 for 13, and Vinan Nair 2 overs, 1 for 8. There's a change in the bowling attack. Replacing Sharon Pinto is the skipper Ranjit Mani, having bowled an excellent first over, giving away just 2 runs and picking up a very important wicket. Simranjeet to face Ranjit Mani. That's a chip in the air, could have been a chance. Just a single. Vikesh to face Ranjit Mani. That's the wicket. Vikesh was getting into a groove, going for a wild hawk, losing his stumps. An excellent piece of bowling by the experienced skipper of the Kottayam Blasters side. That's his second wicket. And that's the 6th wicket down for Gujarat Mavericks in the form of Vikesh. The new batsman replacing Vikesh is the skipper himself, Kiran. Kiran Petani into bat at the loss of Vikesh's wicket. The key component for the Gujarat Maveriks side at this point is a partnership that they will have to build. Need to bat the 20 overs if they have to put on a good total for their bowlers to bowl against this Kottayam Blasters batting lineup. Kottayam Blasters have already pegged 6 wickets. That's yet another wicket. That's the second bowled of Ranjit Mani. Ranjit picking his 3rd wicket. That's the 7th wicket down for Gujarat Mavericks. That was captain to captain picking up the wicket. Ranjit Mani is on a hat-trick. What a comeback. 3 for 3 from his 1.3 so far. The new batsman replacing the wicket of Kiran Petani is Mayur. Seven wickets down for 64. At one time, the team score after 4 overs was 32 for the loss of 2 wickets. From there on, they lost a further 5 wickets with just 32 runs added to the score. The hat-trick ball. An appeal for an LB. Turned down by the umpire. The officials for this game are Shami Mebi and Mohammad Qasim. Two experienced officials in the middle. Ranjit to Simran. Played straight down the ground by Simran. To the long off region just for a single. Both these batsmen have to think of playing out the 20 overs if they have to give a good total for the Kottayam Blasters to chase. Something for their bowlers that they would be wishing to defend. A misfield and a double. That's 2 runs added to the score. 67 at the completion of 11 overs. Ranjit Mani finishing off his second over with figures of 3 for 6 from his 2 overs. Yet another change in the bowling. It's the leggy Mahesh Padmanabhan into the attack. Mahesh to bowl to Mayur. Kottayam Blasters needing 3 more wickets to wrap the innings up. It's just to see if Gujarat Maveriks. That's a straight hit down the ground by Mayur. He has other ideas. A maximum straight down the ground. Welcoming the new bowler with a maximum. That's the first boundary in quite a while for the Gujarat Mavericks. Hoik towards the cow corner for a single, tidied up by Shakir Haidru. Mahesh to Simran. And Mahesh continue the good job done by the rest of the spinners. He's the fourth spinner into the attack from the Kottayam Blasters side. Clipped off the bats by Simranjeet Singh towards the square leg region. Just a single. It's 75 with 2 balls remaining in the 12th. That's yet another single added by Mayur, played to the long off region. That's another single being added to the score, 76 with 1 ball remaining. That's the end of the 12th over. 9 runs off it. At the completion of 12 overs, Gujarat Mavericks on 7 wickets. With Simranjeet Singh on 6 of 9 deliveries and Mayur 10 of 5. The partnership is worth 12 deliveries. At the current scoring rate of 6.33, if Gujarat Mavericks complete the innings without any further casualties, they would give a total of 120 to 130 for their bowlers to defend. A wild heave by Mayur. An excellent stop by the keeper. Ranjit bowling his second delivery to Mayur. An excellent cut shot for a boundary. Mayur showing some good positive intent. Playing a bowler who was high on his confidence and scoring an excellent boundary. A much needed one for Gujarat Mavericks. Cut again. It's a quick single, a fumble by the fielder for a quick single. Played straight back to the bowler. They pick up a single to the long off region. Simran dealing in singles, holding one end up. With 2 balls to go of the 13th, Gujarat Mavericks on 82 for the loss of 7 wickets. It's an excellent shot by Mayur. That's the second boundary of the over from his bat. He's raced towards 19 of 9 deliveries with 2 boundaries and a maximum. Tap towards the short mid-wicket region for yet another single. That's the end of the 13th over. Gujarat Mavericks triggering on to 87 for 7 at the 11 runs in the previous over from Rajat Wali. It's well played by Mayur. Mayur is batting an excellent innings. A much needed one for Gujarat Mavericks at this moment. An extra added to the score. Score moving on to 88. A wild fight from Mayur, missing the ball completely. That's yet another wild swing. He's done it twice in the last 2 balls and missed it both the times. We are halfway through the 14th over. Score at 88 for the loss of 7 wickets. Mayur playing on 20 of 13 and Simran 7 of 10. That's yet another dot. 3 dots in a row. 3 misses. Played back to Mayur. Mayur careful against Harry. He's been the pick of the bowler so far along with the skipper. Kited slowly through the air for a quick single. That brings to the end of 14 overs. Just 2 runs of the over. Sharon to Mayur, starting off the 15th over of the first innings. Starts off with an extra, a wide down the off. Hit well to the cover region by Mayur. Just a single. Good fielding by Shakir. We have a partnership after quite some time, 27 of 23. Gujarat Maveriks would like to see this pair through to 20th over. Play towards the long on for a single. Simranjeet happy in taking singles and giving strike to Mayur with the way he's been striking the ball. Played uppishly, Mayur just throwing away his wicket after doing an excellent job. He was the man that Gujarat Mavericks would have been wanting to see until the last over. Sharon, with all his wealth of experience, picking up the danger man Mayur. The new batsman in at the fall of Mayur's wicket is Jatin Patel. And that's the fall of the 8th wicket in the form of Mayur. After 14.4 overs, 92 for the loss of 8 wickets. Mayur departing for a well-played 22 of 19 deliveries with 2 boundaries and a maximum. We are witnessing the match between Gujarat Mavericks and Kottayam Blasters. The Season 2 of Indian Cricket League 2024. Gujarat Mavericks playing the first game of the tournament, whereas Kottayam Blasters, their second. The new batsman Jatin. That's the wicket. Jatin losing his timber in the first delivery that he has faced of Sharon Pinto. That's back-to-back wickets. That's 9 down for Gujarat Mavericks. They have lost 9 wickets with just 92 on the board. We have come to the end of the 15th over with 93 for the loss of 9 wickets. We are into the 16th with Harry Barwal bowling his last over of the spell with 1 for 6 from his 3 overs. That's again yet another dot delivery to Harry's tally. The last wicket, Deepesh and Simranjeet Singh in the middle facing Harry Barwal, who has bowled his heart out. He doesn't have wickets to show, but figures definitely showing he's bowled an excellent spell so far. Played uppishly by Deepesh, straight to the cover region. 4 balls into the 16th over. Hit straight back to the bowler. No run. Last ball. That's the last ball of the 16th over. Hit uppishly by Deepesh. That's the fall of the last wicket. Harry bowling a maiden wicket over. He's got a maiden wicket finally in his last over. 4 overs, 2 for 6. An excellent, tremendous bowling performance by this lad. Gujarat Maveriks all out for 93. Kottayam Blasters have their work cut out, chasing 94 from their allotted 20 overs. We have had surprises throughout the tournament so far, with 3 matches going to the wire, a last ball thriller, low scoring matches. Let's see if Gujarat Mavericks have other plans. So the score that Kottayam Blasters would be chasing is 94. To run you through the match, with just 4 players into double figures in the Gujarat Mavericks innings, Sabandeep with 16, Lavpreet 16, Vikesh 10 and Mayur 22. Talking about the bowlers of Kottayam Blasters, Manpreet Singh 1 for 13, Harry Barwal 1 for 6. Sorry, 2 for 6. Ranjit Mani 3 for 17, Sharon Pinto 3 for 17 and Vinay Nair with 1 for 8. An excellent display of bowling and fielding by the Kottayam Blasters so far. Let's wait for the second innings and see if Gujarat Mavericks have any surprises up their sleeves. We are into the chase of the second innings between Gujarat Mavericks and Kottayam Blasters. Gujarat Mavericks being bowled out for a score of 93, putting forward a total of 94. For Kottayam Blasters, starting the proceedings for Gujarat Mavericks is Simranjit Singh. And the two batsmen at the crease is Ranjit Mani and Shakir Haidru. Shakir to Simran. A miss by Shakir of the first delivery of Simran. They have started well. Low scorings are always a dicey context in this beautiful game of cricket. Hit uppishly towards the long on region. A shy at the stumps. Could have been the first wicket for Gujarat Mavericks. A risky single by both these batsmen. Shakir getting off the mark with a risky single. Simran to Ranjit. Ranjit facing his first delivery. That's another dot ball. A flighted delivery cut late towards the third man region, resulting in 2 runs being added to the total. There we come to the end of the first over. An excellent over by Simranjit Singh. They will need a few more excellent overs, and 10 wickets is the call for Gujarat Mavericks to pull this match off. 3 runs at the completion of the first over. They need a further 91 from the remaining 19 overs at a required rate of 4.79. That's Vikesh into the attack in the second over. getting the wicket of the danger man Shakir Hydro of his very first delivery. An excellent delivery to start his spell. That's the first wicket down for Kottayam Blasters. Shakir Hydro bowled of Vikesh. Vikesh has 359 wickets from his 222 matches with a career economy of less than 7. He also has a best of 8 wickets, giving away just 9 runs. Kottayam Blasters need 91 runs with 9 wickets in hand. An excellent delivery to start up, followed by a good over from Simranjeet. Vikesh picking the wicket from the other end. In brings in Ansar. Ansar Ashish to face Vikesh. A short track of first ball played towards the fine leg fielder for a single. A quick single by both these batsmen. Yet another quick single towards the short square leg region. That's a hit. That's hit upishly by Ansar, falling in no man's land. A quick double, 2 runs added to the score. With that, we come to the end of the second over, score at 8 for 1 after 2 overs. That's the second wicket in the form of Ansar, playing a lofted shot caught in the mid-off region by Mayur. Simranjeet also chipping into the wickets in his second over. The new batsman in replacing Ansar is Nikhil Srinivasan. He has a career average of 51 with 8,735 runs from his 250 matches. An excellent player, a young brigade. To face Simranjeet. Gujarat Maveriks not giving away. They are fighting back. They know the importance of every wicket. Fending off the first delivery, played straight back to the bowler. That's yet another dot to Simran's account. Nikhil respecting the good balls that he's received in the first three. That's 5 dots and a wicket so far. That's a single of the last ball. Nikhil getting off the mark. 9 after the completion of 3 overs with 2 wickets back in the hat. Kottayam Blasters chasing down. Gujarat Mavericks giving an excellent fight in the first 3 overs, defending a total of 94. Kottayam Blasters need 85 runs in 17 overs. The required run rate jumping up to 5 at this point. Nikhil facing Vikesh. A dot ball of the first delivery of his second over. Played off the back foot straight to the cover region. No runs. It's 2 dots in a row. A fuller delivery. Fended off well by Nikhil, straight back to the bowler. Played to covers. No runs. That's 4 dots in a row. That's some excellent piece of bowling by Vikesh so far. That's again played to the cover fielder. No run yet again. That's just 5 dots so far. That's yet another maiden. We have seen a couple of maidens in this match, with spinners doing the bulk of the bowling. At the completion of 4 overs, Kottayam Blasters are on 9 for the loss of 2 wickets. Kottayam Blasters making it difficult on them. They need to at least rotate strike if they have to reach the target of 94, which Gujarat Mavericks are not letting them even take singles by bowling excellent lines, with both their spinners doing an excellent job so far. Vikesh bowled 2 overs, has bowled a maiden, picking up a solitary wicket for 5 runs. Simran bowled 2 overs. He's into bowl his third. The first bit of intent shown by Ranjit Mani, straight down the ground for a boundary. That is the first boundary of his bat. Score moving on to 13. We are into the final 2 overs of the power play. So far they have done an excellent job in the first 4. That's a hit over, long off. That's yet another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries from the bat of Ranjit Mani. Some intent shown by the batsman, and the risk taken in the 5th over against the wily Simranjit Singh. That's off the outside edge towards the third man region for a single. Nikhil on strike. He is on one of 11 deliveries. Played uppishly towards the mid-off fielder. He's lost his wicket. An unnecessary shot. They had already got 9 runs in this over. Replacing Nikhil is the veteran Vinan Nair. This is the pair that will have to play long to see the match through for Kottayam Blasters. That's a crucial wicket that has fallen at the run of play. Already 9 runs of the first 3 deliveries. At the beginning of the over, the score was 9 for the loss of 2 wickets. After 4 deliveries of the 5th over, score is on 18 for the loss of 3, having just lost the wicket of Nikhil. Simran picking up his 2nd wicket. Vinan to face Simranjeet. The final 2 balls of the 5th over. That's a first ball duck for Vinan, being judged LBW by the umpire. That's the fall of the 4th wicket. Gujarat definitely having other plans. Replacing Vinan into the middle to join the skipper Ranjit Mani is yet another veteran, Sanoj. Kottayam Blasters losing wickets in a heap. They have lost 4 batsmen. For the score on 18, they need a further 76. They're chasing a target of 94 set by Gujarat Maveriks. 76 needed from 91 deliveries at a required rate of 5 and over. Simran on a hat-trick to bowl his next delivery to Sanoj. Well fended off by Sanoj. That was a hat-trick delivery and the last ball of the 5th over. At the completion of 5 overs, Kottayam Blasters score on 18 for the loss of 4 wickets, chasing a total of 94. They need a further 76 of the remaining 15 overs at a required rate of 5. We are into the last over of the power play. Vikesh to continue. Simran after 3 overs with figures of 3 for 13. And now we have Vikesh bowling his third over. An excellent fielding of his own bowling. That's played straight to the mid-on fielder for a quick single. An excellent piece of running by Ranjit Mani. Sanoj to face Vikesh. The first delivery that he's faced of Vikesh. Hit uppishly by Ranjit straight to the mid-off fielder. It's well fended off by Ranjit. Seeing through the power play without any further casualties. Vikesh has bowled his heart out so far. 3 overs, 1 maiden, 1 wicket and 7 runs. Both these bowlers, Vikesh and Simranjeet, have just conceded 20 runs from the 6 overs of power play and picked up 4 wickets between them. No real partnership so far from Kottayam. The call of the hour for them, if they have to win this match here on, is a good partnership. They need to bat in pairs, and Gujarat Mavericks have no intentions of bundling down that easy. They are definitely going to fight till the end. We have seen some low scoring, exciting thrillers so far in season 2 of the NAS Indian Cricket League. We have a new bowler introduced, Pratham replacing Simranjeet. Pratham, a leg break bowler, replacing Simranjeet. So far, all 6 overs bowled by the spinners. That's a shot straight down the ground towards the long off region and a boundary. The first boundary of Sanoj. Sanoj scoring his first boundary in the 4th delivery that he's faced. The youngster Pratham We have seen too many good young brigades throughout as many matches we have had for the ICL so far. A play and a miss. Sanoj completely missing that delivery. The ball beats the batsman and the keeper. That's 3 quick runs by the batsman. That's brilliant calling by Ranjit. 3 byes added to the extras. Score moving on to 27. 7 runs already off the first 2 deliveries. Pratham to Ranjit, a dot ball. A short delivery played off the back foot by Ranjit Mani towards the wide long on region for a single. We are 4 balls into the 7th over, already 8 runs of the over. Score moving on to 28. They need a further 66 from 80 deliveries. Yet another ball missing the bat. Straight to the keeper. That's 8 runs off 5 deliveries last ball. Gujarat need another 6 wickets to claim victory. That's the end of the over. 8 runs coming off it. So at the completion of 7 overs, Kottayam Blasters moving on to 28 for the loss of 4 wickets. The new bowler is Kiran Petani, the captain himself, coming into the attack. The 4th spinner being introduced by Gujarat Mavericks. They have read the pitch conditions very well and seen the way the Kottayam Blasters bowlers have bowled. Can he provide the much needed breakthrough for Gujarat Mavericks? They need another 6 wickets to claim victory, whereas Kottayam Blasters needing 66 from 13 overs. A gentle push towards the short mid-wicket region. An excellent piece of running by both the batsmen. It was a risky double. A very cheeky shot towards the fine leg region by That's another 2 runs added to the score. That's smashed to the wide long on region, giving no chance for the fielder to get around. That's a boundary. Ranjit taking it up on himself to do the bulk of the scoring and shouldering the entire batting unit after seeing the fall of 4 wickets from the other end. That's yet another shot in the cheeky fashion by Ranjit. They get another 3 runs. 3 more runs added to the score. Already 11 runs coming off the first 4 deliveries in the 8th over. That's a play and a miss by Sanoj. 5 deliveries into the 8th over. 39 for 4 is the score. Both the teams having everything to play for in this game. A misfield. What should have been a dot ball, giving away a crucial single. Gujarat Mavericks have to fight for every run they have. With just 93 on the board and defending that total, they will definitely have to go for wickets from here. This is the crucial stand that they need to break. "12 runs coming off the last over by Kiran Petani. It's 40 for the loss of 4 wickets after 8 overs. Pratham to continue into his second over, giving away 5 runs in his first. Going off the outside edge. That's another 2 runs added to the tally. Played off the bats for a quick single. Kottayam Blasters needing 51 runs from 70 deliveries. The required run rate just below 4.5. After a dismay start, they have pulled their way back with this partnership. That's yet another deft touch. An easy single added to the score. Played uppishly by Ranjit. Landing in no man's land for yet another single. With that, we come to the end of 9 overs. Score at 46 for the loss of 4 wickets. Kottayam Blasters needing 48 runs from 11 overs at a required rate of touch below 4.5. Though both these batsmen steadying the ship for the Kottayam Blasters team after losing 4 wickets. It has been some excellent bit of bowling by the Gujarat Maveriks spinners. We have a change in the bowling. Bunty Nandi being brought in from the end of where we had Mr. Kiran Patani bowling. Yet another cheeky shot by Ranjit towards the fine leg region. That's another double. Ranjit playing the ball into the gaps, toying with the field, not letting Gujarat Mavericks settle down to a field. Flicked off the hips for a single. That's already 3 runs of the over so far. That's a beautiful sweep shot by Sanoj. With that, we come to the 50 of the Kolata innings. The Kottayam Blasters moving on to 53 from 9.3. They need a further 41 from 63. The required run rate going below the 4-run mark. The partnership going steady at 35 of 28 deliveries. Sanoj on 14. Again played off the pads for a quick single. That's 8 runs of the first 4 deliveries of the 10th. 2 to go. That's powerfully driven down the ground by Ranjit for a single to the long on region. Score at 55 with 1 ball remaining in the 10th. Deliberately played to the third man region. That's yet another 2 runs to the total. 57 for the loss of 4 wickets at the completion of 10 overs. These both are putting on a show after losing 4 early wickets with a partnership of 39 from 31 deliveries. Sanoj Abdu playing on 17 of 15 and Ranjit Mani on 31 of 24. After the first 6 overs bowled by both Vikesh and Simranjeet, there has not been any further wickets lost by the Kottayam team. If Gujarat have to win this match here on, they will have to pick the remaining 6, with Kottayam requiring a touch below 4 runs per over. Gujarat bringing back Simranjeet for his last over of his spell. They know the importance to break this partnership. It's important to see how both these batsmen are going to play this bowler who has bowled an excellent spell so far. Ranjit Mani playing straight back to the bowler. Gujarat clearly understanding that they need to break this partnership. Ranjit Mani fending both the deliveries of this important over. He knows that this is the wicket taker and he is playing him with a complete respect. That's a single of the third delivery. Both these batsmen playing Simranjeet carefully, both realizing the importance of their partnership, wherein Gujarat Mavericks understanding that the only wickets can help them win this game here on. Played off the pads for a single by Sanoj. Just 2 runs so far of 4 deliveries in this over. 3 runs of the first 5 deliveries. The last ball of the 11th over. The last ball of Simranjeet's spell. He's bowled an excellent spell, conceding just 16 runs and picking up 3 crucial wickets. The chief destructor in the power play for the Gujarat Mavericks team. He created a lot of panic. The new bowler into the attack is Lovepreet. That's the 6th bowler that Gujarat has introduced in the form of spin. Swept to the forward square leg region for yet another single. Both these total miss by the keeper, resulting in an extra run being added to the total. It's an excellent delivery from Lovepreet. Sanoj beaten, all ends up. A short delivery hit straight to the fielder, well fielded by the fielder, but still not able to stop the quick single. Four runs of 5 deliveries so far. The last ball of the 12th over. Played into the gap by Ranjit. That's another 2 runs added to the tally. Score moving on to 66 at the end of 12 overs. They need a further 28 from 8 overs with the required run rate at 3.5. And the current run rate that Kottayam are playing are at 5.5. Vikesh into bowl his last over of his spell. He is given away just 7 runs, including a wicket and a maiden in his 3 overs. Can he be successful in breaking this partnership? The partnership is already worth 48. The first miss hit of Sanoj. 2 runs added to the total. This is the 50 of the partnership of 44 deliveries. A very important partnership at the context of the game, having lost 4 early wickets. A deft touch for a quick single by both these batsmen. They both have run well between the wickets. They have managed to take singles and doubles at will. Smashed down the ground towards the long off region, beating the fielder. An excellent shot by Ranjit. That's his 4th boundary of the innings. He moves on to 40 of 31 deliveries. Sanoj playing on 24, a runner ball 24 with assistance of 2 boundaries. Vikesh a touch expensive in this over, already conceding 7 runs off his 4 deliveries. 2 more balls to go. Just 21 needed for Kottayam Blasters for a victory. Two balls to go in the 13th over. That's an aggressive intent, hit straight down the ground. Fielded safely. That's a single. into the last ball of the 13th over. Score at 74 for the loss of 4 wickets, needing 20 runs from 43 deliveries. The required run rate well below 3. Last ball fended off by Sanoj. Twenty runs required of 7 overs. A change of keeper at this moment by Gujarat Mavericks. The captain Kiran Petani coming in to keep, replacing the keeper. ओवर एंड क्यों नहीं हुआ? तो डेटा खत्म है? डेटा है क्या? Pratham into the attack to bowl his third over. He's gone for 11 off his first 2. That's 2 dots in a row. So 3 balls and 1 run. Sanoj to take strike. A sweep shot and a boundary. An excellent shot towards the backward square leg region. With that boundary, Sanoj moves on to 8. Giving excellent company to the captain, 42 of 35. Hit towards the cover region for a single. 14 runs needed of 37 deliveries. The last ball of the 14th over. Hit up Ashley, just clearing the infielder. That's yet another 2 runs added to the total. That comes to the end of the 14th over. 8 runs of it. Kottayam Blasters on 82 of 14 overs, needing a further 12 runs from 6 overs. The new bowler is Tanish Suri. It's a quick single, a leg bite to the score. Eleven needed from 34 deliveries. That's hit with a lot of power by Ranjit Mani. He moves on to 48, with his team just needing a further 7 more to add 2 points to the points table. Playing it off the pads. Ranjit calling for a double, rightly turned down by Sanoj. Just a single, 6 required of 5.2 overs. That's a single. Just 1 maximum away. 5 needed. That's the 50 for the skipper. He's held his nerve to score that half century. He's taken the team along. Not to forget the man who has accompanied him, Sanoj Abdu. They both have put on a valuable 70 runs partnership after losing 4 quick wickets. Just 3 runs away from a hard-fought victory for Kottayam Blasters. Who knew that these two batsmen would put on such a great show by having an excellent partnership between them? Let's not take away any credit from the Gujarat Mavericks. They fought hard. A low scoring game and a difficult total to defend for their bowlers, but they have played their heart out in the first few overs. Ranjit trying to hit a maximum to finish the game, but mistimes it towards the forward square leg region just for a single. The scores are level, and 1 run for a well thought out victory. That's the end of the match. An excellent victory for Kottayam Blasters. They win the match by 6 wickets and 26 balls to spare. Who else can be the man of the match? It's the skipper himself with a 52 not out and 3 wickets from his 3 overs. He has led from the front when the chips were down, and an excellent game coming to an end with 2 points adding on to the tally. They have played 2 and won 2, and Gujarat have a long way to go from here. It's only the first game. Just to read out the best performers in this match. When we talk about batsmen, the top 3 batsmen: Ranjit Mani with 52 not out, Sanoj Abdul with 33 not out, and Mayur of Gujarat Mavericks, the lone warrior, 22 of 19. With the bowlers, Simranjeet Singh really bowling his heart out in the power play with 3 for 16 from his 4. Sharon Pinto, a veteran performance, 3 for 17 from 3 overs. And yes, the captain yet again in the bowling figures as well, 3 for 17 from his 3 overs. That's the end of the game, and congrats again to Kottayam Blasters. Hard luck, Gujarat Mavericks. You guys have really put on a show defending this total. Thank you and have a nice evening.